within the first 24 hours after a car crash, what should you do? Obviously, immediately at the scene, first and foremost, you should contact the appropriate authorities, typically by dialing 911 to report that an accident has occurred and let them know if emergency medical services are needed. Certainly, if somebody's hurt, has obvious injury, indicates they can't move or something like that, the police and ambulance services need to be notified so they can come and stabilize that person and take them to the appropriate healthcare facility. After, that is assessed and done, certainly you need to move your vehicles into a safe position out of traffic, because the last thing you want to have done is somebody to come along and run into the accident that has already occurred. And if possible, depending upon the circumstances, before you move your vehicles to a safe place, try and document the scene as best as you can. Everybody now has a phone, typically an iPhone or an Android that has a great camera. Shoot a general video, 360 degrees, all the way around the accident scene. Film where the cars are, film the intersection or whatever area in the roadway it is, all the way around 360 degrees, and pan slowly. That way that information is caught. It could pick up things such as lighting conditions, if it was an accident at night, does it look like the signals are functioning appropriately? Many different things can be captured in that slow 360-degree pan of the accident scene. And then take still photographs of the cars and their positions, any debris in the roadway, things of that nature that quite frankly can be lost with other traffic coming through the intersection or the wrecker service sweeping things up and things of that nature. Moving your vehicle to a safe position would be great. And then you would, of course, make contact with the other driver and try and collect information if possible. Sometimes tempers flare at the scene of an accident. And if they seem aggressive or violent, maybe you don't want to make contact with them. Wait till the police come and have that exchange of information. But once that is done, that exchange of information, and to the extent, you don't need to go to the hospital in an ambulance, you want to seek appropriate medical care. Even if you think you feel fine after a crash, quite often things can show up in the days and weeks following an accident that aren't, apparent the day of. So you want to go see your primary care physician at urgent care. If need be, go to the emergency room. If you have that type of pain, I always tell prospective clients, they'll call and say, should I go to the ER? I said, look, you know your body better than I do. You know what you're feeling. I don't. If you think you need to go to the emergency room, go. If you can wait and go see an urgent care or a primary care physician, I think that's better. You're going to get more personalized attention. Most of the time, emergency rooms are there for really true emergencies. You got a bone sticking out of your leg, they're going to treat you. You go there complaining about a stiff neck and back, they're going to get you out of the room immediately. They really don't necessarily care about you because they've got a room full of people that they're trying to get processed. So those are some of the things that following a crash within the first 24 hours, I would certainly prioritize for people.